Welcome back, everybody, to the Loading Up Podcast. I'm your host, Producer Jay, and with me are my two co-hosts. I was going to say cohorts. I don't know why.
I do be cohort, I won't lie.
I have Brother Tay with me.
Yo.
And Brother Zay. We are back in full force.
What's going on?
I don't know if the force is the right word.
And guys, let me tell you, the light is at the end of the tunnel of this Activision, CMA, FTC, all this stuff. It's almost over, guys. I'm so freaking happy. You have no idea.
Oh, no.
Like on Friday when that news dropped, I was over the moon.
No, we can't, because that's like half of our segments. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's true. We're gonna run out of news.
No, that's just the CMA part. We still got FTC to go through, so we still got some time.
Very true, very true.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely the CMAs, came out with that extra provisional findings, and boy, the Twitter was lit.
Yes, it was very salty that day.
Yes.
But we'll get into that. How you guys been?
Always great.
Yeah, been good.
What you been playing?
I was about to say something crazy.
What? What?
I don't know why. I don't know what was in my mind. I was about to say something wild. Don't worry about it. Ignore me fully.
We'll leave it up to the imagination.
Yeah, it was not okay.
Anybody been playing anything new?
Well, go ahead, Brother Zay.
Me?
Brother Tay.
Oh, I meant Brother Tay. I slurred.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I told you
You
these
always
days
mess
it's
with me.
similar. Actually, we actually got started on the stream. We started playing Resident Evil 4, the remake. Pretty great. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was
Very
also
nice.
live streaming that. If you tuned in on Saturday.
No, I was
Definitely.
drunk. I was drunk on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was recovering from Friday night drinking. Honestly, I was
guess.
hurting.
It was a good stream, though. It was a good stream. A lot of interactions, comments,
Yeah.
That's good.
No, that game, honestly, like, it brings back so many memories. Like, even though it's like, it's different enough where it's like, it's a new experience, it's also familiar,
Yeah.
Like, they changed enough to make it a new game, but they kept enough the same to be like, this is the same game pretty much that you played way back when.
Yeah, it definitely looked fun. And watching you play it was really funny.
Yo, that
You just kept
freaking
yelling about the bear traps.
the bear traps and the freaking chickens were attacking me.
Yeah.
And there was one I posted on my Instagram. There was a part where the chicken attacked me, and then the cow attacked me at the same time. I was like, "What the hell? These animals hate me!"
We saw you was eating last night.
Right? They freaking got upset.
That's
Oh
funny.
man! But no, that game is great. It definitely deserves all the positive reception it's getting.
That's good. It's good.
What have you been playing, Zay?
I've actually been playing a couple games. So Nino Kuni 2 just dropped on Game Pass. And
Also,
it's...
side note, I didn't mean to interrupt, but Brother Matt was coming at me on Twitter because I said I wanted to play Nino Kuni, and he said just play it, don't play the first one. I said, but I want to play the first one, and he said, but you'll never finish it.
He knows the truth.
Was he
It
wrong?
is the truth. I'm not gonna lie.
He wasn't lying.
It's a different story. It's a different everything, and they added new mechanics, new battle mechanics, and everything. So it's a lot. So part 1 was good. Part 2 I feel is better.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying it. I'm ready into chapter 6. I'm level 30. It's really good. So I've been playing that. I've also been playing Mighty Doom on the phone.
Oh yeah, I forgot that came out.
Yeah, it came out a week ago or something like that, a couple weeks ago, and it's just mindless fun. You're controlling, a little Doom guy going around shooting up, and a lot of blood and guts everywhere. It's fun.
That's all we can ever ask for, right?
Yeah.
That's good. But no, this week has been just like crazy with news. So let's get right into it. All right, so we won't. All right, how do I say this? So we're only gonna cover the main news this week because, in tradition of like March Madness, which is almost near the end of March, we're gonna be doing a bracket towards the end of the show, but it'll be a quick one. But we want to have enough time to get through it, and so we're only gonna cover the big news today. Which, I mean, there's big news.
Yeah, definitely big news. So like one bit of the big news we have was that everybody was freaking out. I think it was Monday where it came out that Microsoft killed the PS5 edition of Redfall. So as we know, they brought ZeniMax and Bethesda several years ago, and of course, all these games probably had different ports that they were going to be working on for all these future games that they were working. And Xbox came in, they brought them, and they said, listen, we're going to be focusing only on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. So don't worry about any other, ports, which meant PS5.
Yeah.
So when that was released, Twitter was on fire. All of a sudden, all the people who claimed Redfall was going to be trash or it wasn't going to be good, they didn't want to play it anyway. Now they wanted to play it because they killed the so-called PS5 version.
I mean, this type of stuff is always so stupid because, like, this is expected. Like, this happens all the time.
Yeah,
like, that's how it works. Nobody said anything when it was happening to what was it? Outer Worlds. I'm pretty sure they were working on an Outer Worlds 2 for the PS5. Then Microsoft bought Obsidian, so now Outer Worlds 2 is exclusive.
Yeah,
it's like, why is it now all of a sudden a surprise?
I mean, in all reality, they didn't pull anything from the PS5 because it was never announced that it was going to come to the PS5.
It was never announced, period. Yeah.
Yeah, they simply stated that once they got it, they don't have to worry about a PlayStation port because they own it now, which all companies do. Once you buy something, that's it. It's yours. You get to do with whatever you want with it. And That's how business works. Right. Microsoft made that decision to say we're going to focus only on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass, and that was it. So of course, we had some PlayStation fanboys a little salty about, their potential Redfall game not coming. So
and the thing is that they don't even know what they want to say. They want to say it's going to be trash. That at the same time they say they want to play it too on PS5. So it's like, what do you want?
They don't know what they want. All right, they're too busy playing Twitter instead of their games.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's ridiculous because, like, if this had been Sony, and it wouldn't be a question. Like, yeah, no, that's exclusive now.
Yeah,
like, Xbox does it, and it's fine. Even Nintendo freaking made Bayonetta exclusive.
Yeah,
like, nobody said anything about that.
I was salty about that.
I mean, I don't really care about Bayonetta.
That was because Bayonetta, the first Bayonetta was really good. Really
we don't question Nintendo. They own us.
Yeah, Nintendo's just like our overlords.
Don't bring it up. That's why we don't talk bad about them. These chicks.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy, brother Tay.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to own this Nintendo money. That sounds like a you problem.
That's funny. So we're gonna keep right along with the next big news that we got, that the publisher rankings for the yearly publisher rankings, Microsoft was excluded from being recognized, and it was mostly because they failed to qualify. As we know, 2022, almost no games came out for the Xbox. I think it was like maybe one or two, and they're very small indie titles. So the Xbox publishing side, they did not qualify for the Metacritic Publisher of the Year awards. Of course, Sony was up there. I think they won this year, and rightfully so. They had some great exclusives last year. They had some really high remarks on Metacritic, so they definitely deserved it. But yet, Xbox was excluded, and it's because they just did not qualify.
And that's to be expected. They were gonna have Starfield and supposedly Redfall, then those got delayed, so it kind of put a wrench in their plans.
Yeah.
I mean, they know they got to make up for it, and hopefully this year and next year and every year coming up, they're gonna make up for it, because that's literally the thing. Like, and it's become a joke that it's like, oh, wait till next year, wait till next E3. Like, it's always been a running joke. So it's like, all right, now it's about time you need to start, delivering on promises.
This year has to be the year for Xbox, because if you don't start, especially with all the amount of studios that they have currently and what they're planning to get once the deal goes through, if they don't start pumping out not just exclusives, just games on the Xbox the way they've said they were going to, it's going to be a big problem. We got to tell them, we have to stand up to them and be like, listen, 2022 was nothing. You need to start bringing some heat.
Yeah, honestly, this is probably Xbox's worst year.
Yeah, 2022 for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Not this year.
This fiscal year.
Yeah, this fiscal year. Wow. All right, and we'll get into just the last bit of news before we do the bracket. The biggest news, the UK's Competitive Market Authority came out and said they no longer believe that the ABK deal would lead to substantial lessening of competition in the console games market. And every Xbox fanboy breathed a sigh of relief. Twitter was literally on fire with this one because, I mean, let me preface this with saying that their findings provisional finding was just talking about console gaming in the terms of like Call of Duty being exclusive. They don't think it will hurt competition, but they still had some concerns with cloud gaming, and they're still looking into that. Although Microsoft is bringing some remedies to all these 10-year deals to different cloud gaming services, so it's looking good. But as for console exclusivity, they really don't care. They're like, it doesn't matter, which is a big loss for Sony.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that this came out on I guess it's not traditional, like gaming news cycle. Like, this is regulators. Like, this is when they decided to do it. So, because I feel like usually when there's something positive, it usually comes out in the beginning of the week because they want to capitalize on like the discourse and have everybody talking about it. Usually bad news comes out on Friday, so that way it gets lost in the weekend. So it was very weird to like have news like this on a Friday. But it was great. It was very welcome from me, and I was looking at all like the backtracking and all the people trying to make up excuses and all this and that. It was hilarious. But honestly, like, I'm just, like you said, I'm more like just happy that it's almost done. Just because, like, I'm tired of like the constant back and forth, the talking, the debating and stuff. Like, it's like, and then there's constant like, and I know the way the regulators, or at least the news relating to like regulation and stuff like that, it takes a little bit for it to get to us. So like all this stuff already happened, and it's just the way it works, the way it like trickles out. It takes time, but I'm glad that finally, like, the regulators are starting to kind of like have some sense and aren't just like taking Sony's word just because they said it, and they're actually listening to the market, which every freaking body said that they don't have a problem with this. In terms of like the cloud gaming stuff, like, I mean, they're already addressing that, so it's pretty much a non-factor at this point.
Yeah, they're definitely addressing them. All these 10-year deals that they're handing out, I'm sure everything will be fine on the cloud gaming service, but just that provisional finding for the console gaming service. It was like, hey, Sony, you fought so hard to try and get the deal blocked. Instead of signing a deal, you may have screwed yourself over.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that nobody's really talking about. I mean, like, obviously, Microsoft is still going to bring Call of Duty to PlayStation because they still would lose money off of it. Like, I know a lot of people would, like, want them to make it exclusive out of spite, but that's not really a good business move. But now, if anything were to change within, like, the next few years, Microsoft could do that. It could, like, just not make Call of Duty on PlayStation if they wanted to, because Sony took too long. I mean, granted, there's still time to sign a deal, but if they don't take this deal, and they're only screwing themselves. But
I mean, if they, I think it's too late for them. Now I know Xbox will do the right thing, and they'll still make Call of Duty for PlayStation, because they're not going to go back on their word. They'll still do that, but now that they don't have to worry about regulators worrying about COD anymore.
Regulators?
What can happen is that they can, let's say, like me and brother Matt were talking about this, they can make Call of Duty Zombies specifically exclusive to Xbox, whereas they just get called regular COD. So like they could do things like that will make people want to gravitate more to Xbox if you want to play COD. Sure, you get the main games on PlayStation, but maybe you won't get zombies, or what I'm saying? They can do things like that if Sony doesn't sign that deal.
They could, but knowing their track record, they probably won't. Like, I know a lot of people want Microsoft to be petty, but they really don't want to do that. Especially Phil, like, he's not the type of person to be like ruthless like that.
No. We don't have Dark Phil yet.
Right. Overall, that's a good thing, but there's always that little part of I also wish that they would be a little bit petty sometimes, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
That's deliciously petty. You should do it.
But I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad that it's just one step closer to being over.
Definitely.
So,
and that's it. That's what we got. We'll jump right into the bracket.
Let's do this bracket, guys. So,
yeah,
as you see, this is a little bit shorter of a bracket because we didn't want to be here forever. If you listen to Excuse Me, Brother, we did like 2 parts because I did 32 for that one, which ended up being pretty good, I think. Right, Tay?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was great. Me being petty, how I like to work.
All right, so we're gonna start things off, and again, like I said in the other, if you listen to it, I randomly seeded these. I did not choose anything based on anything. So
lies, you're biased. I don't believe it.
There's no bias here. It is completely random. So
that's right. Call them out.
Anyway, let's go. We started with
violence today.
Mega Man versus Lara Croft.
Oh. Definitely biased.
No bias here.
No, okay. Brother Tay, you go first. I can't.
I'm biased. I can't hold against you. He may not be biased. I'm extremely biased.
What do you say then?
What you mean? Have you not seen Lara Croft? I'm always gonna go Lara Croft.
Honestly, I would say Lara Croft as well.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this. This is a bracket of the gaming mascots. I feel like I never even mentioned that.
I don't think you did.
I didn't.
I know we're just picking our favorite characters. That's why I said Lara Croft.
You know what? It's because we talked about it in the group chat. I don't know. My bad. All right.
We talked about it.
This is a bracket of the greatest gaming mascots. Not necessarily like famous characters, just like mascots. Like when you see them, you think, oh yeah, this is PlayStation. This is what I grew up on, and stuff like that. So.
Oh. I mean, technically, I still have to go Lara Croft based on what you just described. But Mega Man is Mega Man, but
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know. I gotta rethink.
No. I'm not rethinking. I'm sticking with Lara Croft, especially after the the last 3 games that they put out, you know,
With the reboot.
All the 3 reboots, those games, they were really great games. It sort of revitalized her mascot status, you know. Of course, you still have the classic, because, you know, the picture is the classic Lara Croft, of course, because that's what you think of when you think of Lara Croft.
Yeah, I tried to stick as close to the original as possible.
Which is fine. That's fine. But I still would go, for this one, I would go with Lara Croft. I'm with Brother Tay.
All right, so, I mean, don't matter what I say.
Dang. What would you say?
I don't know, honestly. I feel like if we're basing off of like legacy, I probably would have had to choose Mega Man, just because it's classic. But I mean, Lara Croft also is classic too, and it's more relevant today than Mega Man.
And not just more relevant though. Well, you know, how many good Mega Man games are there compared to how many good Lara Croft games are there?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I can't answer that.
This man right here is spitting. Hold on, let him talk. Let him talk.
I'll let him cook.
I'm just saying. The last 3 Mega Man games are not nearly as good as the last 3 Lara Croft games. So,
all right. Fair point. Anyway, Lara Croft moves on.
Yeah.
So next we got Bomberman versus Banjo and Kazooie.
Oh. Wow. I don't know.
See, my personal favorite probably would be BanjoKazooie because I love the 2 games. But just mascot-wise, I probably have to go Bomberman. Because Bomberman is more recent.
Is it?
BanjoKazooie, yeah, like they released a Bomber game like a few years ago.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah,
on
the Switch too.
Yeah. Absolutely, love that game.
Yeah,
Bomberman R, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm honestly going BanjoKazooie as pure mascot, because when you see him, you just know who he is. You know, not everybody would know Bomberman unless it says Bomberman, like in the picture. You know, like if I showed my son this, he probably wouldn't know who either R is, but he would definitely not know who Bomberman is.
That's true.
So I'm going BanjoKazooie.
Yeah, so it's up to me.
Yeah, tiebreaker.
We went from not even caring about what I had to say to putting it on me.
Hold on. Who said I cared? Let's be honest.
Okay, so both of these games actually I have nostalgia for, because I remember playing Bomberman 64, and that game, like, that was one of the. So I remember when I used to rent games from Blockbuster, and for whatever reason, this was the game I would always rent. Like, I would always just, like, I should have just asked them to buy it for me. Like, my parents, because I rented it so many times.
May as well keeping Blockbuster in business.
Right? Single-handedly.
Oh, here comes that kid again.
But I also really love BanjoKazooie. Like, I've played both of the games. I played Nuts and Bolts, sadly. And I actually had that game, and I remember there was a point in time where I started going, like, so deep into, like, the backstory of, like, the origins of how it was created, and the whole stop and swaps thing, and the connection to Donkey Kong, because it was rare.
Yeah.
I went down a serious, like, BanjoKazooie rabbit hole in, like, 2008, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that was around the time, I think.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
No, you good. That was around the time that they re-released the games on the arcade, on the Xbox arcade.
Yes.
Yeah, they released the first one, and then they released 2E, like, I think a year later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so honestly, I'm gonna have to choose Banjo as well.
Yeah. I know, Brother Tay is not here right now, so suck it. No,
damn. It's okay.
I chose violence today.
You won't listen back to this anyway. But yeah, no, I feel like Banjo, he, like you said, he's more, like, iconic. Like, you see him, you know who he is. Like, and especially now, he's in freaking Smash Brothers now. So it's like, that's Bomberman. Well, I guess he is, but he's like an assist trophy in Smash Brothers. So,
Wow.
yeah. Honestly, I really hope they freaking make a remake or
Wait, who? Wait. Who's an assist trophy?
Bomberman.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he's an assist trophy.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Yes. But I chose Banjo.
Okay.
And I was just saying, I hope they do either a sequel, Banjo 3, or a remake of the first two games, like the same way that they did the Crash trilogy.
Okay.
Because I feel like that if any game deserves it, it's that.
It'd be nice to see.
Yeah. So Banjo moves on. Next up. Now this one is gonna be PlayStation versus PlayStation. The original PlayStation mascot, Crash Bandicoot, versus the current PlayStation mascot, Kratos, the God of War.
You mean the Xbox mascot now?
Well, not yet. Not yet. Almost. But yes. Oh,
dude, I'm tired. I'm tired, son.
Boy,
I need to rest like Kratos. Of course, I gotta go Kratos.
Yeah, I feel like I can't.
It's a landslide. You can't go against Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos. He's too good. I mean,
yeah,
Crash is classic, and for those like people who grew up playing those games, like obviously like they're more nostalgic about. But my boy Kratos.
Yeah. No, I mean, if he was up against somebody else, maybe Crash would have went through. But he's up against Kratos. You can't go against the God of War. That's it. It's done.
Indeed.
I like my life to be continued.
Thanks.
All right, so Kratos moves on.
Yeah.
And next we got Vault Boy from Fallout versus Gordon Freeman from Half-Life.
Vault Boy, no concessions. That's it. I'm out.
You see that? You see that thumbs up? No. Next.
That's it. That's
it. You guys never played Half-Life?
Oh yeah, I played it for sure.
I have. Yeah.
All
right. Like I said before, next.
Yeah. Thank you, brother Tay.
All right. I get. Okay. So Vault Boy it is.
We didn't contemplate games, okay? We came to do a podcast. Let's
You
do
right.
it.
You right. Absolutely right. All right. So let's
I'm not
move
Brother
on.
Jay. No one gives a fuck.
All right. So now we got.
Oh no.
Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy versus Mario.
Oh, that's sad. Look at that sword. All right, Mario next.
Mario. Yep. Let's do it. There's no contest with that. There's just none. How could you? You cannot go against Mario.
Oh,
you can't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna pick blonde Sasuke over Mario? That's crazy.
Sasuke. Damn, why you have to do Cloud like that?
I mean,
when he learns to smile, I'll think about it.
This is your fault, Producer Jay. You set this bracket up.
Okay. You're right.
If you wanted me to fight, you should have put better iconic characters against each other.
All right. All right. So Mario moves on.
That's right. That's right, Producer Jay's kid. Tell them all.
There has to be Mario for sure. There's just no contest.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
All right. So next up, we got Pikachu versus Solid Snake.
Yeah, you see that machine right there? That shit don't exist without Pikachu. Pikachu, let's go.
Oh man, this is rough, though.
Yeah, no, this one's tough.
No,
for me.
This is tough. I mean, I'm gonna pick Pikachu, but this is still tough.
I'm gonna pick Pikachu, but it's still tough.
Look, Solid Snake is great. I love Snake, and I love the Metal and all the complicated storyline of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
Pikachu.
Yeah,
one's still making money now.
I mean, there's rumors that Metal Gear Solid might be getting a remake.
Yeah, one is still making money now without the remake threat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even if they do a remake, even if they do the remake,
I don't think
Solid Snake is still classic and iconic. He has some amazing games on the PlayStation. He's a great character, great games, but I think Pikachu has to take this. He generates too much money.
Yeah, Pokemon is just that good.
He's on an airplane flying people around the world right now, right? Whereas there's no mention of Snake on airplanes. I'm just saying, there's no Samuel L. Jackson here. That's it. Pikachu moves forward.
I'm still gonna choose Solid Snake just because, but fine.
To be
Pikachu.
petty.
I'm just he's my pick, but I lose anyway. So Pikachu.
He really is your pick, though, for real?
Yes.
Pokemon is still going from when we were
kids. I don't care. Solid Snake is my boy. Metal Gear Solid is literally
they make new Pikachu plushies every year. Every month there's a new Pikachu.
I just spent like $120 on Pokemon cards.
That's a you problem.
Absolutely right, but still,
thank you.
I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter anyway. I lost. I should have instituted the veto problem, the veto thing. Like I said, I would, but whatever.
You could have. You probably still would have lost.
Probably. Yeah. All right. So next up, we got PacMan versus Sonic.
Oh no!
I feel like this is pretty easy for me.
I know where I'm going.
All right, I'm gonna just go first. Sonic.
Right, go first. Sonic.
Easy.
Oh man.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta faster. Gotta faster.
I mean, go ahead, brother Tay.
You think I'm gonna go get Sonic X? That's crazy. I love that show. All right, Sonic.
Sonic just had a freaking 2 banger ass movies, and he's about to have a banger third one.
You literally, I told you I did a whole thing with the new Sonic game as a stream.
Yeah,
that's right. Sonic. Yeah, Frontiers.
Yeah, the Frontiers is really good.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I guess it don't matter what I say. Then let's go Sonic.
What, you were gonna choose Pac-Man?
I mean,
what was the last Pac-Man game?
You're right. But remember, you're talking about iconic.
I am talking
mascots.
About iconic.
And Pac-Man is one of the first home console, mascots.
Sonic is way more iconic than Pac-Man.
Look
I just think I think you're right. It has to be Sonic.
Look, Pac-Man is great. I played a Pac-Man game yesterday in the arcade, but still,
Sonic, he freaking transcends like gaming. He's like Mario, pretty much.
Yeah, this one almost. You know what I'm saying? Sonic almost saved Sega. Almost.
No, Sonic saved Sega. Sonic could have like 10 bad games and it'll still be more iconic.
Absolutely.
That's exactly
Sonic
what happened.
On. That's it.
Sonic
Blue Hedgehog. All right.
Blue Blur. All right. Next up, we got Master Chief versus Spyro the Dragon.
Master Chief, what kind of shit is this?
I love that purple dragon. But I got this assault rifle, right? The cannon.
He's got that battle rifle and that armor where he could drop literally from space. Can't mess with him.
My dude, I saw a Halo helmet that was cracked and still got set. What are you talking about?
All right, I would choose Master Chief too.
Nice.
Sorry, Spyro. I actually never played the Spyro game, so
they're really good games. That's sad that you haven't played them.
I was a Crash guy. I played Crash Bandicoot, so
which is
funny because I didn't even choose them. But yeah, Master Chief moves on.
Definitely.
All right,
I could just tell these next 2 areas are gonna be hard. Oh man.
Next round,
let's go.
We got
Elite
Lara Croft versus BanjoKazooie.
This is.
You want me to go first?
If you would like.
Okay, Banjo.
Yeah, man.
For the same reason I said before, it's just more iconic. It's more nostalgia for me personally.
I mean, I love BanjoKazooie. I really do. Lara Croft, though.
You
left it up to me.
Who had a boner while playing the game on the PS5?
Wow.
No, it's the same thing you told me. Like
those freaking triangle pyramids.
It's just more recent stuff. BanjoKazooie is just an iconic thing, but BanjoKazooie is like floats don't show up in video game stuff.
Is Lara Croft in Smash Brothers?
He didn't need to. She still has 3 games out.
I didn't think so.
Since BanjoKazooie's last game, Tomb Raider's had 3. She didn't need to join Smash.
And who says Banjo's not coming back, baby?
Oh man!
Until he comes back. When he comes back, this is a better argument.
Damn. So it's up to me. Oh no!
Up to you.
Has nothing to do with bonus or anything.
You know where I'm going.
I don't actually.
Lara Croft has to be.
What? Nah, no. There's no way. Are you serious?
Lara, yes. For me, it has to be Lara Croft.
Are you? What is happening?
I told you.
Really truly think Lara Croft over Banjo?
You don't understand. I'm not going off Lara Croft over like sex appeal or anything. I'm going off based on the fact that it's literally because they remade her games that it's just a better Lara Croft. It's like female Uncharted. That's what Lara Croft turned out to be.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Producer Jay.
I am heartbroken.
I'm sorry to hurt you. Like when BanjoKazooie makes another game, this is a better argument, and maybe I might pick BanjoKazooie. But 3-0 kind of makes it hard.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I don't have choice either.
And they don't even celebrate BanjoKazooie like they do the other ones. That's why.
Did you not see when they announced him for Smash Brothers? I was like,
what is stop bringing up Smash Brothers?
Smash Brothers
is
like the sign of success. If you're in Smash Brothers as a fighter, you made it.
Nah, I still would have to go with Lara Croft, man.
I made you.
I'm sorry. I know it disappointed you.
I'm gonna have to quit this podcast.
That's crazy.
It's your podcast.
I don't...
You quit. We can't do this. I'm not editing this.
All right. We got Kratos versus Vault Boy.
Is this a contest? I don't even think this is a contest, right? This is
I think it's just pretty much cut and dry.
Brother Tay?
I'll just move him over.
We have to say his name.
We really gotta say it. Just move him. Kratos moves on. Sorry, Vault Boy. You're not as iconic as.
You lost that hand when you put it at him. Next,
right? You got chopped off. All right. So now here comes the hard one.
Oh,
Pikachu versus Mario.
Damn. That's crazy. All right, Mario, let's go.
Wow. Just like that.
I am picking the plumber.
You know what?
Fuck the rat. I'm picking the plumber.
Because Brother Tay betrayed me before. I'm going to make him choose again. I'm picking Pikachu.
You're picking Pikachu?
I'm picking
believe
Pikachu.
That. You just want to be petty.
I love
it. I love that. Yes.
You know what? You know what's funny?
Well, you know what? Honestly, it doesn't. I could go either way. That's why I'll pick Pikachu.
You know fucking liar! Don't you lie to me?
Because I'm on your side. Pikachu, let's go.
Wow,
you bitches!
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Wow,
I told
Mario.
you I'm choosing violence tonight.
It's a video game mascot thing, and you calling kids. You pick Pikachu.
Yes.
Pikachu is an anime mascot.
Listen. Let me just tell you, right? Pikachu is, I believe, more iconic.
Yes,
I really think that.
And Pikachu beat Mario.
I don't believe that, Chris. I don't believe none of you.
Honestly, I was actually predicting Mario to go all the way.
That's why I was actually going to pick to win.
Damn. So much for that.
Well, now I only got one.
Interesting.
The gaming world is mad at me now.
As it should be.
Damn. Okay.
Pikachu was great, but Pikachu only got famous because of that fucking edit. Whatever.
All right. Next.
Fuck you, ass catcher.
Ass catch. We got Master Chief versus Sonic the Hedgehog.
I
want to go first?
I want to go last. Actually, let me go last. I want to see what you two say.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay. So I'll go first. And I'll choose Sonic.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'll choose Sonic. Simply because as a mascot, I feel like Sonic is more iconic than Master Chief. Yeah, he's great and all. You know, he's more recent, more relevant. But I think Sonic's mascot is just more iconic. I'll go with that.
Okay. Oh, I was actually thinking Sonic at first, but I feel like as a game character, Sonic, his time has passed. And I feel like even Halo's worst game is still better than Sonic's best game. Which I guess like Sonic Mania, I guess a lot of people would say. Yeah, so I'm gonna choose Master Chief.
Okay. So your logic is sound, right, Producer Jay? Your logic is very sound.
I would say so.
But you need to understand that it has nothing to do with the video game success. It has everything to do with the character. And based on your fucking things about making it to Smash be a success. Oh, you didn't think it'd come back? It looks like I'm going with a blue hedgehog.
Damn.
There's a lot of pettiness tonight.
My own logic.
What's the honest truth? I was gonna pick Sonic anyway, but it was just more funny to be like this.
Damn.
No, because like video game wise, Halo's worst game is better than Sonic's. Probably Sonic's best 3 games compared to what's now. But like if we're going just video game mascots, who's more iconic? I would say people would iconically recognize Sonic more than Master Chief. And I'm going from all ages, not just video game people. All ages of people will be like, "Oh, that's Sonic the Hedgehog," regardless.
All right, fair enough. I will not complain.
Which honestly,
like
if I put that logic, I can see why Pikachu would beat Mario. Actually,
now you seen it.
Now I don't give a fuck. Mario better.
Mario better. All right, so Sonic moves on. All right, so we are in the semifinals.
You're not allowed to watch that Mario movie now. You're not allowed to go.
We're banned. We got Lara Croft versus Kratos.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not how I pictured it would go.
Wait, who did you picture up here then?
Honestly, I said Mario. I knew Mario was gonna be here.
Okay.
I thought Banjo was gonna be here. Felt Kratos might have done. And then I think Sonic. So like the bottom 2 were right. The top 2 were not right.
Okay, so you thought Banjo would have beaten Kratos then? Like, come on.
I don't know. We'll never know.
It don't matter. It wouldn't. I can tell you right now. It wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have. All
anyway,
right.
that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about Lara Croft.
True.
The result doesn't change today.
What is it then?
What do you mean? Give me the axe. I'm going Kratos.
Okay, I will go Kratos too.
All right, I'm going Kratos as well. So,
this man has changed Sony.
Really, honestly, probably brought Sony back up to prominence. If anything, but
Zeus, your son has returned.
Yeah, every generation's Kratos has just been more iconic for Sony. You know, every generation.
Except the first one. But
what? The first one?
No, he wasn't the first generation.
You see how Kratos
wasn't
You see how Kratos broke out? Everyone had to go through a remake to even stay relevant. Yeah, Kratos don't need that.
It's just a continuation. He's still going.
He's just old.
Kratos moves on. All right, so now we got Pikachu versus Sonic.
You want me to go first?
Whoever, I don't care.
Yeah, you can.
Despite my pettiness, I gotta go with the yellow rat.
The yellow rat? And why is that? You changed your ways?
No, just Pikachu's more iconic than Sonic. Sorry. Pikachu's everywhere.
If we're gonna use Producer Jay's logic, wasn't Pikachu in Smash Bros. First?
Pikachu was one of the original chosen characters.
There you go. That's it.
We even had the luck of Pikachu. He just showed up.
There you go.
It was just there.
He was there.
He was there.
It was one of Pikachu was one of the faces on the cover. at every Pokemon game and every Smash Bros. Game that comes out, Pikachu is literally in front and center.
There you go. Can't get more iconic than that. Pikachu moves on. Has to.
All right. I would have chose Sonic, but it don't matter.
You would have chose Sonic?
I would have chose Sonic. I like Sonic.
I like Sonic too. Don't get me wrong. I like these characters, you know?
Don't get me wrong. I just think people like Pikachu more. Not about what I like. It's about the people like.
Fair enough. All right. So now.
I don't think I love Sonic at Mario Sonic at the Olympics.
Here's the finals. Kratos versus Pikachu. Did not think this would go this way.
I'll be bad about where I'm about to go.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I thought it was gonna be Kratos versus Mario.
Yet you fucking picked the kids too. Look like you made that happen. It's like you can't say I thought it'd be this one.
I did it to be petty to Brother Zay.
Nope.
Look what you did. You fucked up your own mind.
I didn't realize he was gonna side with me.
Did the Uno reverse card on
you? Oh no.
So, who wants to go last?
I'll go last.
I was like, do you want to be extremely petty or like, what do you want?
No. I'll go.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still going with Pikachu. Y'all could get mad all y'all want. I'm still going with Pikachu.
It's okay.
Pikachu.
It's okay,
Pikachu
brother. I'm with you on this. Let's go, Yellow Rat.
Oh,
let's go.
My God. Wow, you guys rolled so hard for Kratos throughout this whole thing. And now just switch up on him?
No. Yellow Rat is more iconic than Kratos' beard. I'm sorry.
You guys it's no contest. Kratos, go ahead, just move him. Like, it's not even a question. Now all of a sudden.
Yeah, he had an easy bracket. What do you want from us?
Not just an easy bracket, okay? But like we're
easier matchups
here, all right? You want us to pick? We're gonna pick, and we picking the rat.
That's crazy, guys. You guys are unpredictable.
I strive on it.
I did say I chose violence today.
I didn't even pick violence. This is just in my bloodstream. I don't have to pick it. It just stays with me.
So let me just say, I firmly stand with all my choices. Pikachu definitely for the win for Mascot, for sure.
Damn, so I did this because I chose Pikachu when I probably shouldn't have.
Exactly. Hey, look. Now Pikachu reps this podcast. In fact, I'm happy with it. Throw the rat. Put the rat on top of everything. I'm all for it.
All right. Out of respect for the God of War, I will still choose Kratos.
You respect that nigga all you want.
I agree. You know,
he's
an iconic character. You know, throughout all his games, throughout all the generations of PlayStation, he was there. Look, he's iconic. But I just feel like Pikachu.
He has my respect. I love Kratos. But Pikachu, right? All right.
Pikachu. All right, you're right. He's more iconic. So that does it for our video game bracket. Pikachu is the most iconic video game mascot. Which honestly, after looking at all of this, probably right.
Your fault.
I mean, the closer one,
the vote boy.
The closest one probably was Mario and Pikachu for me.
Yeah,
you know, but I still would have went with Pikachu simply because I'm just a Pokemon maniac. I love the trading cards, even the cartoon. Just love it.
Hold on. Producer Jay, you knew he was a Pokemon maniac. Why the fuck would you give him the choice to see Mario and Pikachu? Did you think his bloodstream would change at that point?
I mean, I like Pokemon too. I'm still in the process of catching them all.
You can't see my face. You should see it if you could see my face. Yeah, I'm upset.
I apologize. I like I said, I did not see this in any particular order. It just came out this way.
If you're going to adapt the ways of petty and violence, I need you to be a little smarter.
No,
not for nothing.
It makes for a good show.
The right side of this bracket was kind of like heavy.
Lopsidedly heavy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like all the freaking hard ones were on the right side.
Like honestly, if you threw Pac-Man overside on the other side with Kratos and stuff, it probably would have been harder for him. Oh, you could have put Master Chief over there, would have been harder as well.
Yeah. I mean, he did say it was random, so it's not like he picked and chose the spot. So
he did.
It's all good.
It does look like he was like top part. It's just really random shit. It's really funny.
Okay.
Look, other side, cartoony. Other side, who gives a fuck? Kratos.
And so I guess like since we did this, I guess we could just talk about our favorite mascots in gaming.
Okay.
So what are some of your favorite mascots? And it may have not been mentioned. There was a lot of mascots I had to omit on this one.
Yeah,
I could have easily made this a 32 bracket.
For sure.
Honestly, I thought you could have made we could have done a video game. Honestly, you want the honest truth? I was gonna offer a video game bracket to the Skilly Brother podcast so we can do like a 4-way mix-up.
It would be hard. We would. I mean, we could do that. You would have to figure out a way to like break the tiebreakers just in case there's like 2-on-2.
All that.
Yeah, that's facts. Good brother Matt.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, we got next time.
So, yeah, you want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Mine would probably be and this is weird, but Fox McCloud.
Fox. Okay.
Yeah, Star Fox.
You like the Star Fox games?
I loved Star Fox 64. Like one of my favorite games on 64. I don't know why. I just love. I like flying games. So when Star Fox 64 came out, it was like amazing to me. You know, I just loved it. So for me, it could be Star Fox, Fox McCloud.
Interesting choice.
On this bracket, probably Mario. Not on this bracket. I'd have to go, depending on what console I had. If we're going like Sony, I probably would go Sora from Kingdom Hearts or Nathan Drake.
He was another one that I was thinking about putting, Sora.
Yeah, Sora or Nathan Drake. And then probably other than Mario, because a lot of my games on Nintendo were Mario. Probably his brother Luigi. I like Luigi. I like Luigi more, honestly.
I feel like I could have put every freaking Mario character in here.
That's crazy.
I love the L's. Luigi and Waluigi.
If you would have put Peach in here, she would have been up there against Kratos.
Peach versus Kratos.
Sir, we're about to talk about this after this podcast.
That's my Mario Kart character, Peach. I don't care.
Peach.
All right, mine's a Donkey Kong. Sir.
Mine is Inkling.
Sir?
Nah.
Yeah.
Listen, like Peach got some great cars and she's fast as hell. She's squishy, but she's fast.
She's squishy. She's fast. So for me on this bracket, I can't go anybody but my boy Solid Snake. Like I grew up playing Metal Gear Solid. I literally played all of them multiple times. I remember there was one night I had a sleepover with my cousins, and I beat Metal Gear Solid 4 times because on the 4th time you get the tuxedo. And
jeez.
Yeah, he looked cool with a tuxedo
on. You were really dedicated. That's crazy.
I was dedicated.
All night. We didn't add any fighting game mascots to this. Technically.
That's right. I could have put like Ryu or Scorpion.
Those are the two that normally get all the work.
See, like I said, I could have put so many more people. I could have made this a longer bracket, but we ain't got that kind of time. Tay, did you say your favorite? Oh, you said it already. You said Mario and Sora and Luigi, Waluigi.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a lot.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I guess that's it. So, like this video, subscribe, hit the notification, comment, check us out on our socials, check out the live stream that I did, and look forward to more because I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'll probably do my next one on Friday. Not entirely sure yet. It just depends on how things go. because I'm gonna be very busy next weekend. But yeah, anything else, guys?
That's it. All good.
Ooga chaka, ooga,
That's
ooga,
it.
ooga,
All right.
chaka, ooga.
Peace, guys.
I can't stop this feeling.
Later.